But how to understand where is the mouse? We need its position to move the bucket for nodes. Well, I have extracted code.zip in a new folder called Guitar Hero, and I will teach you now that in our code we can use two special variables. You can see that there are only my x and my y created here, but in the code there are other variables used at some places. For example, here we print in the console the values of two strange variables, mouse x and mouse y, and even here in the formula we use mouse x and mouse y, and we obviously needed them because in some strange way my x and my y was chasing actually the mouse. So in every moment you can understand where the mouse is using the values of mouse x and mouse y. Use them to make the player, the bucket for nodes, move from the upper or the down corridor when the mouse is moved. The game that we are going to make today in a new folder extracted from code.zip will be similar to Guitar Hero. This was a pretty popular game, but it was like 2 years ago, so it's now totally old and nobody knows about it. Well, that's a little bit sad because this game had its own unique gameplay and perhaps you should try it yourself, or maybe it would be better to make your own version. Let's see what can do in it. What can we do in it? Well, we have a lot of nodes coming from the upside. You can see that most of the time they are not cyan like now, but they are in 5 different colors and in 5 different corridors. And when a node goes to the bottom of the screen, the player should hit a button in the right moment, the corresponding button for the corresponding node. And if you are scared from so many corridors, perhaps 5 is a lot, let's see what we have done with our code.zip. It's really easy to make only 2 corridors, and the player can be drawn like a big bucket for nodes, and we can move him with the mouse. You can see that when the mouse is in the top part of the playing field, the player is also in the top part of the playing field, and when I move the mouse in the bottom part of the playing field, the player goes there too. There is one other thing that is drawn in the current version of the game, and this is the node. You can see that it strangely changes its corridor after each teleportation, after each resurrection. For now you can do that the node moves always in the upper corridor if you want, but soon we will be able to change the corridors for the node. Good luck with your new game.